Now we have the chiller show, but that runs a good 7 minutes. I think we have to put that off to the next show.
No.
I think we do, Dave.
But we have 8.5 minutes left.
We do have 8.5 minutes. Huh? We got the game.
We have to do the
We
game?
got a couple things here we should
right.
cover.
Do that and then the game, and then we'll do chiller in the next show.
We'll do the chiller. We need the full 7.5 minutes for chiller.
What do you got here, Ed?
I got Taco Bell. You'll have to zoom in on this.
Okay. Taco Bell.
Taco Bell.
You could heat up your fall with these great values and tastes, Ed.
Yeah. Okay, see, do the best you can to zoom in on this. This is something they sent around to people in our area only, I believe.
Okay.
Not that.
Right.
There we go. In an effort to provide even better and faster service to our guests, we will no longer be offering Long John Silver's food at the Latham and Central Avenue.
I find a problem with that already. Long John Silver's was not food.
Okay, that's one problem.
That's one problem.
Okay. Don't worry though, Dave. You can still get all your favorite Long John Silver's food at any of our other area locations. Now the problem here I found is, let's see that again. To provide even better and faster service, we're eliminating Long John Silver's. Does that mean that the ones that still have Long John Silver's are getting worse and slower service? what is going on there?
That's a good point.
Something tells me people weren't buying Long John Silver's in Latham. And,
well, if they were, would you get rid of it?
I don't know.
You wouldn't get rid of it if it was selling?
No. They're not being honest with us there, Dave.
I agree. They're not. It's a joke. And it's not food anyway, Long John Silver's.
I do like
It's like Arthur Treacher's. It's like getting a sliver, getting this big fat piece of fish and having a giant air pocket between the crust and the little sliver of fish.
Right.
And they called that, you know, a value. Hey, can I have an order of 2 pieces of air and some fries?
There's a lot of air in that crispy battered frying there.
All right, what do you got now,
Well,
Ed?
no more. Well, we haven't hit Price Chopper in a while, Dave. Do you know what they're up to now? They did this last year.
I leave it up to you to educate me on this.
Down in the blue area here.
Down in the blue area.
They have the commercials all over the screen, and I'm tired of it. Now, if they dropped all the commercials and all this nonsense, they could actually lower the prices of the food. Yeah. Here's what they want you to do for Christmas, Dave.
I was wondering why we were blurry here.
2 weeks only.
Okay.
They're going to double this nonsense.
What are they doing?
But here's what they want you to do. They want you to go in a Price Chopper and buy your gift cards. You see the gift cards
That's
there?
fine. If you're going to buy them, that's a good place to buy them.
That would be fine if they just wanted you to buy them.
Okay.
They want you to go in there and buy them not as gifts, but for your Christmas purchases, so you can get money on this big gas discount. You see what they're saying here?
I understand. So if you wanted to...
I'm using gift cards like cash for all my holiday shopping, so I get big gas savings. They want you to go buy a $1,000 TV at Best Buy and come in about 6 cards you bought at Price Chopper, so you can get 30 cents off your gas.
So if you're going to shop at Sears, they want you to buy yourself the gift card at Price Chopper and then use it at Sears.
How about lowering the price on your Captain Crunch Price Chopper? Then you got to jump through hoops in that damn place. I'm sick of it. That Neil Golem. Stop it already. The promotions and that freaking thing with the... that yellow thing with the Santa hat on now we got to look at. Where's my new logo? Do you bypass the Price Chopper commercials, or do you get annoyed like I do?
They don't annoy me as much. I don't pay attention to them. They're just there. It's like, you know, you turn on the TV and you see 3 types of commercials: erectile dysfunction, cars, and Price Chopper. And every once in a while, I'll be sitting there looking at something, and then I'll hear doo-doo, doo-doo, doo-doo. That little stupid music they get going.
That's the other thing. It's that music that annoys me. That fruity music, and then that thing with no eyes. I don't know what it is. It's a price tag with a hat on it. Who designed this crap?
And he ends it with...
That's all it can do, Dave. That's why it does that. It's got no mouth. It's got no eyes. Oh, it's the worst piece of advertising.
Oh, man. All right, it's the poster pairs
Okay.
game, Ed, where our people have sent in their choices for 2 numbers between 1 and 6. They sent them in on email. That's what you did. And you gave us your 2 numbers between 1 and 6. And if they match, then you're going to win 2 free movie passes. And that's a good deal. It's a great deal.
Because a 3D movie is $12, I found out.
And everything is 3D now.
For the matinee price.
Oops. It's like being at the theater.
Okay, here we go.
Here we go. We're going to pick some person out here. Oops, oops, oops.
Do I need to hold it? I guess I do.
Well,
Or it goes
if I
a little-
knew you're not going to hold it, then I'll be a little more steady
a
with
little
it.
easier.
And it's Lawrence Katz.
Oh, another fan.
1 and
What was that? Did somebody meow? Okay.
Like he hasn't heard that joke in his life.
Poor Lawrence Katz just writing in to play a game. He's being mocked by the producer.
We really should mock the few fans that watch the show. 1 and 6, Ed.
Right.
On both ends of the spectrum. Number 1 is... Ooh, that was the
Kong.
first choice last game.
Yeah. And what's the next one?
6.
6? If we
I
match,
have a good feeling about this.
You do?
I do.
Yeah, it's December 7th. That's a good feeling day.
Is it?
Oh! Here we go! Oh!
Big rock. Thank you.
There's no quality control in the big rocks. They smell extra tangy that day. There we go. King Kong, you were right. There's still something hanging here.
You should aim at the camera, not at the ceiling.
Yeah, sometimes if you aim at the ceiling, it gets stuck up there.
Yeah. And sometimes you get, burns your eye. Burn.
All right, that's good for Lawrence Katz. Longtime fan, Dave.
Is he?
Yep. I used to run into him in the theater when we actually had passes in the old days.
But here's the address, Ed. Just send. Now remember, we're starting all over again in the new year.
In a couple weeks.
You've got to send in your name and your guess and your address, of course. And you got to send it in fresh. Even if you did it 6 months ago, got to do it again. New year, start it over. New Year's resolution. I got to send in to the media zone. And what do they send it to, Ed? They send it to this right here.
This address?
Media Zone 95. What happened to the first 94 Media Zones?
This was the beginning production year, 1995.
Oh, so you have a reason for picking that.
I did. That and people had Media Zone at Gmail.
Oh, okay.
And various combinations.
There you go.
Okay, next time, the Chiller Show.
Looking forward to that.
And we got video from that. That's always interesting. We'll explain what Chiller Show is. We always mention it. I don't think we explained. It's only 2 hours away I clocked in on the trip down. There was no stops this
And
time.
who'd you go with?
Lynn, my
very
wife, went with
Very
me
nice.
this time. People were clamoring on the Facebook Chiller site for a return by Alice Cooper. We'll see you next time.